I'm about to tell you something that contradicts everything your doctor has told you.
Walking alone is not enough after 60. In fact, if walking is your only exercise, you're losing critical muscle, bone density, and balance every year, despite hitting 10,000 steps. A 2024 Johns Hopkins study followed 8,400 adults over 60 for 7 years. Walkers had the same hip fracture rates, same muscle loss, and same independence decline as people who didn't exercise at all. Walkers and non-exercisers had identical outcomes. So what's missing? 5 specific movements orthopedic surgeons say are non-negotiable after 60. And movement number 1 takes 60 seconds and predicts whether you'll live independently at 80. Drop a comment. What's your current routine? Just walking? Something else? I'm Dr. Hinohara, and today we're exposing why walking fails after 60.
Walking is good. It's better than nothing. But after 60, your body faces specific threats walking doesn't address.
First, sarcopenia. You lose 3% muscle mass yearly after 60. Walking maintains muscle but doesn't build it. Tufts University found walkers lost 8% muscle over 3 years. Resistance trainers gained 6%. Second, bone density. Walking doesn't create enough mechanical stress to trigger bone growth. The National Osteoporosis Foundation confirmed walking alone doesn't improve bone density after 60. Third, balance. Walking is linear and predictable, but falls happen during nonlinear movements, turning quickly, reaching overhead, stepping off curbs. Your body never practices these movements while walking. A Mayo Clinic study found that 68% of senior falls occurred during activities other than walking, getting out of chairs, bending down, turning around. So let's count down the 5 movements orthopedic surgeons say you must add to your routine, starting with number 5. Number 5. Sit to stand squats without using your hands. A British medical journal study found people over 60 who couldn't stand from a chair without hands had 300% higher mortality risk over 6 years. Why? Because this movement tests your leg strength, core stability, and functional independence. If you can't get up from a chair, you can't get off the toilet, out of bed, or maintain independence. Here's how. Sit at the edge of a sturdy chair. Feet hip-width apart. Lean chest slightly forward. Stand up using only your legs. No hands. Slowly sit back down with control. That's 1 rep. Do 10. Rest. Repeat for 3 sets. University of Pittsburgh found this exercise increased leg strength by 47% in 12 weeks and reduced fall risk by 34%. Start with touching a countertop for balance if needed. Progress to unassisted. Do this 3 times weekly. Your 80-year-old independence depends on mastering this movement. Number 4, single leg standing balance. If you can't stand on one leg for 10 seconds, your risk of death from any cause doubles within the next decade. That's from a 2022 British Journal of Sports Medicine study tracking 1,700 people. Single leg balance tests, neurological health, muscle coordination, and functional capacity. When balance degrades, everything follows. Stand next to a wall. Lift 1 foot off the ground a few inches. Hold for 10 seconds. Switch legs. Do this 3 times per leg, daily. Once you hit 30 seconds easily, make it harder. Close your eyes or stand on a pillow. This forces your proprioceptive system to work. A Tokyo physical therapy study found seniors doing daily balance training reduced fall risk by 40% in 3 months. How long can you stand on one leg right now? Pause and try it. Comment your time. Left leg and right leg. This is your baseline. Number 3. Heel raises for bone density and calf strength. This is the 90-second exercise that prevents 80% of hip fractures. Here's why. Heel raises create mechanical loading through your entire lower body. Ankles, calves, knees, hips, spine. A Journal of Bone and Mineral Research study found seniors doing heel raises 3 times weekly increased hip bone density by 2% in 6 months. That 2% could mean the difference between fracturing and staying intact. Stand near a wall for balance. Rise onto the balls of your feet as high as possible. Hold for 2 seconds. Slowly lower for 3 seconds. That's 1 rep. Do 15 to 20 reps, 3 sets, 3 times weekly. If easy, do it on one leg. This doubles resistance and dramatically increases balance challenge. Bonus benefit: heel raises strengthen calves, which are critical for recovering from stumbles. Weak calves mean you can't generate force to catch yourself. A Japan longevity study found adults over 60 who could do 20 single-leg heel raises had biological age markers 15 years younger. Number 2, wall push-ups for upper body strength. Upper body strength lets you catch yourself when you trip, push yourself up if you fall, and maintain daily function. Opening doors, carrying bags, lifting grandchildren. University of Michigan found seniors with weak upper bodies had 60% higher risk of serious injury from falls because they couldn't brace themselves. Stand arm's length from a wall. Place palms flat at shoulder height. Lean forward slowly until your nose nearly touches the wall. Hold 3 seconds. Push back slowly. Take 2 seconds to lean in. Hold 3 to 5 seconds. 2 seconds to push back. This slow tempo, called time under tension, is far more effective after 60 than fast reps. Start with 5 reps. Build to 15. Do 3 sets. 3 times weekly. British Columbia study found wall push-ups improved pushing strength by 41% and reaction time by 23% in 12 weeks. That reaction time improvement directly prevents falls. Try it now. How many can you do? Comment your number. Number 1. Hip hinges, the movement that saves your lower back. 80% of people experience chronic lower back pain, especially after 60. Why? Because we've forgotten how to move properly. Every time you bend down, you round your spine. Over decades, this destroys spinal discs. The hip hinge teaches you to bend from your hips, not your spine. This protects your back and builds posterior chain strength. Glutes, hamstrings, lower back. Stand feet hip-width apart. Place hands on hips. Push your hips backward like closing a car door with your butt. Keep your back straight, almost like bowing. You'll feel hamstrings stretch. Then squeeze glutes and drive hips forward to stand. That's 1 rep. Do 10 3 sets, 3 times weekly. Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy found people who learned proper hip hinges reduced lower back pain by 60% in 8 weeks. Once you master body weight, progress to holding light weights. This becomes a deadlift, one of the best functional strength exercises. A 75-year-old patient of mine eliminated chronic back pain in 3 months just by mastering this pattern. She could garden and play with grandkids again. Use this pattern every time you pick something up in real life. Protect your spine. So here's what orthopedic surgeons want you to understand. Walking is good. Keep walking. But add these 5 movements. Number 5, sit to stand squats. Maintain independence. Number 4, single leg balance. Prevent falls. Number 3, heel raises. Build bone density. Number 2, wall push-ups. Develop upper body strength. Number 1, hip hinges. Protect your spine. Together, these take 15 to 20 minutes 3 times weekly. That's less time than 1 episode of your favorite show. And the return? Potentially 10 to 15 years of independent living instead of assisted care. Here's what I want you to do today. First, comment which movement you're starting with and why. Hold yourself accountable. Second, what's your biggest obstacle? Share it. Someone here has solved that problem already. Third, try 1 movement right now. Do 5 sit-to-stand squats or test your single leg balance. Comment your result. Hit that like button. This information could prevent someone's hip fracture. Subscribe, because next week, we're revealing the 5 foods that destroy bone density after 60 that your doctor never warned you about. We read every comment. Drop your questions about adapting these with knee pain, limited mobility, or chronic conditions. Remember, walking maintains. These 5 movements build. After 60, maintenance isn't enough. Your future mobility depends on the choices you make today. I'm Dr. Hinohara. Stay strong, and I'll see you next time.